Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a silver stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 22nd day of February 2021, I'm going to jump over to JM Bullion first and look at their spot prices for gold, silver, and platinum, as well as palladium. So it looks like gold is up 24.84 right now. Silver is also up 77 cents. Platinum's down a little, and palladium is up just under 1%. However, I wanted to talk to you about the silver prices right now, 28.19. And if you look at a year ago, that's when silver had that precipitous drop to $12.27 on the 8th of March. Now, there's 5 times a year that the silver future contracts, they become, you either got to pony up the dough or you got to take physical delivery of whatever commodity you purchased or shorted or whatever it is you did. I believe it is in 5,000 ounce bars. And like I said, there's 5 months. This particular month is March. And the symbol for March is H, I believe. As well as a couple other things going on here. So they might have to actually settle 3 days before March. And I think that's why you see this drop here at the end of last year happened in February, not in March. So I think they either are going to start dumping tomorrow, or tomorrow you're going to see it's going to have some solid gains tomorrow. Personally, I think it's going to be solid gains, but you never know. I mean, look what happened last year around this time during the March. And then what happened in May, 27 May, yeah, nothing happened in May. So those contracts, they're going to expire here in March, 3 days before March. Here we go, and then May is the next one. So a lot of stuff going on in the silver market right now, especially with these future contracts expiring this week. Whoa, look out. So this is what I wanted to talk about. This is the Kansas House Bill 2123. And in summary, it says here that it's establishing the Kansas Legal Tender Act and providing for an income tax modification for sales of specie legal tender. Specie, what's that mean? Well, specie in the form of coins rather than notes. So it's money that's in coins rather than paper notes. What does that sound like? Gold and silver coins? You bet. So looking here at Shift Gold, and just going to read to you just a couple items on here. I think I could start right here. Practically speaking, the passage of this bill, HB 2123, would allow residents to use gold or silver coins to pay taxes and other debts owed to the state. In effect, it would put gold and silver on the same footing as Federal Reserve notes. So you could come to them to pay the fees, the debts, whatever it is, taxes you owe to the state, and you could whip out your Federal Reserve notes, the dollars, or you can say, well, I've got a bag of coins here. How's that sound? So they'll probably give you the price of spot, I would imagine. I don't see them doing the dealer thing where they give you under spot or over spot. I don't know. But one thing is, you'll have to realize that all of these items have to be kept somewhere in some kind of repository. So if more of these states keep doing this, which they are, Washington State's doing it, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Utah, and so on and so forth. These are the ones that are the trailblazers right now of bringing gold and silver to the forefront of their money. But imagine now, okay, if all these organizations are opening up to that commodity, gold, silver, is it really a commodity or is it money? Think about that. Some people would like you to think that it's a commodity when it really isn't. It's actually money. Or is it both? I guess it could be both, right? Just like there's 2 prices for silver. There's the spot price and there is the physical price. The physical price being more expensive than the paper price. So moving on with that, I wanted to also say that when you open up not only to states acquiring gold and silver and putting them in their reserves, you're going to have unions. It'll be opened up to unions. It'll be opened up to even, more hedge funds maybe, that they can actually buy physical gold and silver. But like I said, it's going to be, who's going to be holding all this? That's going to be a really good business to start up as a repository business, some kind of holding or a transfer center, heavily guarded, massive security, because they're going to probably be holding billions. And I mean, imagine what this is going to be. Look, these coins, silver coins, gold bars, silver balls, silver bell, silver bars as well. All of these things are going to be very expensive. Maybe $100 an ounce for silver, maybe $1,000 an ounce for silver. Nobody knows right yet. But what we do know is that if the printing of the money keeps on continuing like this, that our dollar, the purchasing power is going to be diminished greatly. So I guess one way to not necessarily make money, but at least preserve your money and the purchasing power of that money, people buy physical precious metals. And there it is. That's the bottom line. And it's happening more and more. Not only are people doing it, but governments are starting to do it. State governments. Imagine if the federal government started getting in on it as well. They say that there's some reserves in Fort Knox. I hope the Biden administration actually goes in there and inventories that stuff. That would be kind of cool. But I mean, heck, if they keep buying more and more, where are they going to put it? It'll be interesting to see. Anyway, listen, that's all I got for you here this evening. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Out.